Good morning and welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Mostly clear skies out there this morning with some mild temperatures, about 51 degrees at the moment. Do have a few clouds off to our east, and we will see some clouds building in throughout the day today, with periods being more cloudy than others. But otherwise, we should be in for a nice mild day with above average temperatures. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we do have this boundary that's draped over our area, and that should continue to drip south of the area as a lee side trough starts to develop, and will help to shift and start to move that boundary back north and give us some southwesterly flow that will help to warm things up. But right now, with the northeasterly winds fairly light at the moment, uh, depending on what time those wind shifts will dictate a lot of what kind of temperatures we'll see today. And we also have a chance for a sea breeze developing as we get into the afternoon hours as well. And after this front starts to move north, we'll have another secondary kind of slightly stronger front moving into the area overnight into Thursday morning that will bring us a little cool down from these mild temperatures we've been seeing. Take a look at current conditions out there. We do have those few clouds 15,000 feet off to the east. Winds are out of the northeast at about 5 knots. Temperatures at 48 degrees Fahrenheit as of 8 a.m. and relative humidity at 66%. Looking at the visible satellite, we do see those clouds moving off the coast, and we also see some of those clouds off to the west that will be moving into the area. Otherwise, fairly light and variable winds across much of the area, and we are expecting, for the most part, light winds throughout the day today. Take a look at the high-res model for today. Again, not expecting much in the way of precip. We will see a few periods that are more cloudier than others, but for the most part, we should have mostly clear skies to partly cloudy skies. And as we move into the evening hours and into the morning of Thursday, we will see that slightly stronger boundary moving in to the area in the morning hours. There is some precip associated with this boundary, but expecting it to be relatively dry by the time it reaches us just after sunrise tomorrow. There will be a chance of a few showers in the area, but for the most part expecting dry conditions and much cooler behind that front as the cold air starts to build in with the high pressure. So if we take a look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, as we move throughout the day, we'll see things really warm up. Could see temperatures in upper 50s, maybe even hitting 60. Again, it will be dictated by kind of when those wind shifts occur and what direction those winds are coming out of at the peak heating of the day. We will see periods of maybe even some broken skies, and as clouds move in, build in, and move through the area. And as we get into the overnight hours, we won't see things cool down too much, expecting lows in the lower 40s, as we will have some additional clouds building in overnight, and maybe likely seeing some broken to overcast skies as we get into the morning hours of tomorrow, associated with that frontal boundary moving into the area. For our winds, we have northeast winds right now. We are expecting to see those shift to a southeasterly wind before completely shifting to a southwesterly wind as we go into the overnight hours, and then after that boundary moves in during the morning hours tomorrow, we will see those winds shift to come out of the northwest and pump in a little bit of that cooler air. Otherwise, we have green weather risk across the board, not expecting anything significant today and into the morning of tomorrow. We'll see the winds pick up as we get into tomorrow, just after sunrise, but otherwise, tides are normal. We're looking at the next couple days. Tomorrow again, we'll start off mostly cloudy to overcast, and we will see some breezy conditions tomorrow. Have colored the wind risk as yellow because we could see some wind gusts up into the lower 20 knots area, so uh, it is possible we may see a few gusts up to 25 knots. So we have colored that yellow. Again, a very slight chance of a shower in the morning hours with a high of about 56 as we go throughout the day today. And that will likely be ahead of that front. And after that front moves in, we'll see some cooler conditions. As we get into Thursday night, we will see kind of more seasonable, maybe slightly below normal temperatures as that cooler air moves in. Clouds will start to break up a little bit as you go into the night, and we will see maybe a few slightly breezy conditions lingering around with a low of 29 degrees. As we get into Friday, we should see a more seasonable day as we get into Friday with partly cloudy to mostly sunny conditions on the cool side, um, but a little bit below average for this time of year, but should be a nice day to end the work week. That wraps up our 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Hope you enjoy your morning.